Yo, today is Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. My name is Noah, and I'm here to keep myself accountable. Nothing much to talk about today, man. I just been feeling down. Be honest with you. After these last 2, 3 days, I've been feeling kind of negative, and I've been really beaten down on myself. Uh, I don't know why the start of this month has me like in the dumps, but I don't feel well. I'm having a lot of again another wave of like self doubt and like worrisome and like man, like I just gotta stop thinking. That's a big deal of where I'm at right now. I'm just overthinking a whole lot of stuff that I am kind of trying to mesh with in my head and make sense of everything that I'm doing and what I want to do and what I can see for myself. And I'm really worried about my future with my regular career, my degree, my family, my goals, my dreams, all that stuff is really, really weight crushing on me right now. And I don't know if you noticed, but I think a common theme throughout these videos is a constant battle between forcing myself and needing to mature and think about my future versus just hunkering down and, you know, still being a kid and wanting to do a bunch of fun, random shit. But I think that's what the difference is, and that's what the like. I'm at that transition age, where it's a battle between the two. And it's really hard. It's really, really, really hard. Like sometimes it brings me to like my metaphorical knees. Like I genuinely like don't know what to do a lot of the time, and I think that's why what I'm doing with these videos and everything I'm trying to pursue is so interesting because I feel like a lot of people that are my age at this point in time have already made it. I'm 22, turning 23 on December 20th, and most people that you see across Twitch and YouTube that are supremely successful are my age. And it's crazy, crazy to think about being as I am now in my life and being done already, if that makes sense. Like, think of some of these people, man. Some of these people you see online, they're done. They're like, as long as they don't do some dumb shit, they're good for life. It's crazy, man, the amount of money some of these people make. And that's not even what I'm worried. Like, I don't even want to be there, bro. Like, sure. Would it be cool? Sure. But that's not what everyone. Maybe that's other people's dreams, right? Like, sure, that's a dream. But my reality and what I really want to strive for is being able to live happily, and comfortably. And my idea of comfortable is just not worrying about paying for whatever I need to pay at the end of the month, knowing that I have it in my account, knowing that everything's going to be safe and okay. And I'm really worried based off of the world around me that that's going to be a really hard thing to achieve, and that's not the kind of world that I was hoping for. When I was a kid, and I think I'm really let down by a lot of that stuff. Um, Something else I want to talk about is Jay Schlatt. Now, I don't know if any of you guys know Jay Schlatt, but he has recently posted a video that I urge you to go watch. That is him stepping down from recording on his main channel. Now, listen, you're like, okay, that's not a big deal. The guy's still making content. Like, he's just not posting videos to his main channel anymore. But he goes into a deeper explanation. He has a secondary channel called the Weekly Slap or something like this, or he does this bit like every week where he talks like it's 2000 fucking 12 YouTube, and he talks over like Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, no cam, crappy mic, and he just talks about his life and like where he's at and how he's feeling, and it's the most genuine way you see this guy on the internet or hear from him at least. And basically, like long story short, my understanding is that over the last couple months, he's been like trying to figure out what to do with himself. He's young. He in his eyes, he's made it. He's done. He's like, I've made a ton of money. Um, and I feel like I'm just a rat in the wheel now, like just continuously like chasing the cheese when I should just step off the wheel and enjoy my life. Like he's like, I feel like if I keep posting videos and I keep making more and more money and I keep moving the goalpost ahead, it's like what am I even doing? Like what is the point? Like why by the time I'm done setting this goalpost and I finally put it down, I'm gonna be old, tired, and like all of my time would have passed me. Um he said that he recently got into a car accident a couple months ago, which brought him to this reality, having a ton of things happening in his personal life that led him to this realization that he has to enjoy his life with all the money that he's made through YouTube. And these people are really transparent about it. He's probably really smart with his money too, right? Like this guy's not a dumb guy, but he's not some mega celebrity. He's very popular, don't get me wrong, but there are people that are way more popular than him on the internet by like a ton, like miles of metrics, and he's like done already. And I think it's just I don't know. The video is inspirational and interesting. Where it's very rare that I see creators who are monumental in size really be personable and talk about their personal lives, their dreams, what they're doing, and what exists outside of YouTube or their content, whatever it is that they're on. Ah, and you know, I think that although I started off this video talking about the negative things, I think stuff like this gets me excited to see where I am 5 years from now. And I think I mentioned that at the first like week or two of these videos, where I think I talked about like I want to look back on this and thank myself for doing this in hopes that I have done something with myself in X amount of time. And I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest with you. Like, I really hope and I'm really excited. No, I'm going to say this right now. I know that in at least 2 years' time, 3 years' time, I will be like 10 times the person I am now. And that is a guarantee. And I need to hold myself to that. The people who become the most successful are the ones that delude themselves into believing that it is the only option. It's the only option. I want these things. I'm going to go and get them. And I'm fed up of being like a little bum and crying about it. Um, Obviously, that doesn't mean you don't have low points, doesn't mean you don't have whatever. But I keep realizing, like, you know, not to sound like cringe, but like nobody has made a ton of money. Nobody has been super successful in their personal life. Nobody's been happy. Nobody's traveled places. Nobody's done all these things that they want to do or achieve without any sacrifice or without being uncomfortable along the way. You don't become successful uh laying in bed all day is what I'm trying to say. Like you can't be comfortable. You have to try and push yourself. Like for me, like I see these skits and that stuff that people do on TikTok where they like record themselves and sometimes it's cringe if you think about it like from a meta perspective. Like imagine if you were in the room next to that person watch them record it, you'd be like laughing at them. But I think I need to get past that. I need to get past the initial bit of like cringe and just post something whenever I have an idea. And that's like a micro, you know, facet of my struggle here. But oh my God, this video is already 8 minutes long. But my point stands where I want to be proud of myself. I want to be very, very proud of myself. And I think that's the biggest, deepest goal of this whole thing. So cheers to that, man. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna start suffering in a positive way. I think that's my goal. And I don't mean literally suffering. I mean doing stuff that I'm not comfortable doing, both in real life and both with this stuff. And I think it'll go well for me. I think that even at the end of the month, if I force myself to be uncomfortable over the course of this month, I'll be happy. I'll be happier at the end of the month. Maybe not happier in the initial moment, but I think it'll benefit me. So, anyways, those are my thoughts and feelings for today. I'm not going to edit this one; it's pretty long, so I hope my raw input is refreshing for people in here because for me it is. Whenever I see somebody just talking, it's pretty refreshing. I feel like YouTube has become so dopamine max, where it's like just being able to sit here and talk is really nice for me. But yeah, it's a privilege as always, everybody. Thanks.